Let's get it. What's cracking, everybody? It's your boy Ray G here. And for an Underdog SUPERFLEX mock over here on Underdog Fantasy. Y'all know what we do at Destination Devy, man. Partnered with Underdog. Use the promo code WAKEUP for a 100% deposit match up to $100 for first-time depositors. But the best thing about this is the access that you get. You get access to the Destination Devy Discord where we're talking about Underdog best ball strategy 24/7. 365. We got some very talented people helping us put some tools together to help us succeed in the various contests and tournaments that will be going on all throughout the summer, throughout the season over at Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to Dynasty Koopa. Shout out to Dynasty Barry. Jordan Richards, my boy Jay Rich, doing some really good stuff over here to help us sort of gain an edge. Scott Connor's in the group. But over the past couple of days, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, they announced the big board SUPERFLEX edition, and I'm excited. Sounder. That's what we do. SUPERFLEX is the preferred format over at Destination Devy, and in particular best ball. So this fits right into our alley. With this one, it's a tournament style. Grand prize, you got $500,000 in prizes. First place, 100 grand. Second place, 40 grand. They're paying people out all the way up to the 9,360th place. You'll get your money back at $10. So if you are a first-time depositor, not only do you get your money matched by Underdog, but you get access to the Discord channel for free for the entire 2023 season. This is going to be a fun one, man. Happy y'all are in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? What's up, Tony? Fantasy God in the building. Brian, AJ, Dynasty Barry. What's up, Graphic 13? Y'all are some sick individuals. Everybody in the world is watching the damn NCAA tournament. And here we are about to draft the SUPERFLEX Underdog team. So let me just show you before we get into the contest. Let's start off with what we normally do. Let's kind of look at a plan of attack. So this is a beautiful sheet that a bunch of people put together over here at Destination Devy, kind of giving us some composite ranks. Let's move this over to SUPERFLEX and just take a look at how this is sorted currently. I've got it sorted by warp per game, which is wins over replacement player. If you don't know what warp is, you need to figure that out, because I will show you a very visual example of why this stuff matters, whether you're building a team for best ball, for this type of format, dynasty, fantasy football, it doesn't matter. Like, you need to be paying attention to these things. So sorted by warp. Let's kind of sort it by Underdog ADP, and this will update every 2 days because, I mean, that's when Underdog does its ADP changes. So if you get a part of the group, you don't get the actual spreadsheet, but we'll be posting every other week, every other Monday, every Monday, different updates of sort of the data, floor and spike weeks here. But taking a look at the SUPERFLEX format, of course, quarterbacks are king coming off of the board very early, and it's kind of a different mind frame you got to put yourself into when you're doing these. I've done a couple, and I've done more than a couple right now, and it's just very different from the single quarterback format. So I think we got a little bit of an edge over here right now. You're looking for these high warp, high point per game players that are going to give you not only the floor weeks, but what's really important are those spike weeks. You want them to pop off and be top 3, top 4 at their position every week. Shout out to my man Dynasty Barry, who came up with the SUPERFLEX matrix, and this is really good. This is the first thing I do before I go into any draft. I want to know where the pockets that I need to attack are. So let's just use quarterback, for example, and we're not going to go through every single position, but when you're looking at the top 4 quarterbacks and what they average, what they're giving you compared to QBs 5 through 8, it really makes me want a top 3 spot in these drafts. And we know we cannot guarantee that. It's just kind of random, right? But I want a top 3 quarterback. I want one of the guys that are on average giving me about 25 points per game compared to 19 points per game. And you just go down the list and you can start to identify pockets and strategy, right? So let's just say hypothetically, you're looking at the difference between QB 17 and QB 24. You look at this, maybe 2 points difference, 1.75 points per game difference between QB 17 and QB 24. So if you can get a round and a half, 2 rounds of value waiting on that quarterback, even though the name may sound a little dirtier, you could catch some advantage, right? You can catch a little bit of edge. You see that all the way through the wide receiver positions, and this is just a really good breakdown, visual breakdown of how to attack, or at least think about a strategy going into these drafts. And let me show you guys who are visual learners what that actually looks like in application. Here you go. So it's kind of small, but, pause it, zoom in. You can see we talked about the quarterbacks, right? You want one of those top 4 guys. That pink line, those are the quarterbacks. Warp wins over replacement player. These guys are winning you so many more games, so many more matchups than that guy there. And in theory, this makes so much sense, but to visually see the spots where the positions are kind of flatline, it's like, why reach for this wide receiver right here, wide receiver 13, when damn wide receiver 24 is giving me close to the same production? So when you see these kind of valleys and these peaks and these cliffs, it puts you in a comfort zone, not to rush, not to panic when you're attacking these drafts. And for those of you who need to kind of see, like, all right, well, I need a little more visual example. This is a little smaller, but again, in the Discord, we provide these for you. You can see the players and how they are scoring relative to their counterparts. And again, kind of helping you formulate that plan of attack, right? So I'm actually going to enter a 30-second draft right now. Yep, 10 will be deducted. Waiting on 3 people to fill. So just kind of always want to start, and it won't be this long every time, but this is the second one we've done live, right? The first one, single quarterback. It was 3 people on the show. Tonight, it's just me. So I'm going to really be focused in on this draft. We're waiting for one person to start, and we can get this thing popping, see what draft slot we get. And I think while we're doing that, let's see what we get. So we're filled up. It's not going to take us long. Let's get this off of the screen. We don't need that warp chart up anymore. And good God, I'm picking at the 11th spot, exactly where I did not want to be. So we talked about having one of those top picks and then make it challenging for your boy old GQ to start this damn thing off, picking out of the freaking 11th spot. So, what's the plan of attack? No Allen, no Mahomes, no Hurts. Probably going to be reaching for a freaking quarterback that I don't want to do. Right now, off the top of my head, I'm thinking Dak and CeeDee Lamb, just based on how these have gone. We'll see with the clock on ass, some people may make some mistakes. So the way that I'm doing this, I'm tacking a 30 drafts at a time, right? I'm going 30 drafts at a time, and you can see how many I'm in right now. We'll actually make some picks for some of the other ones a little bit later, but I'm attacking 30 now. Got to get these done before April 27th. I do want to max enter this contest, so I will knock out this 30, and then we'll attack another 30, all right? So where are we at? Where's our damn draft at? Let's get into our lobby. We got a bunch of picks, 1 away, 8 away, 12 away. I think this is the one we're in right now. Let's get to it so I don't miss my spot. Pick 9. Uh-oh. Where are we at? Where are we at? It'll pop up here in a second. So on the clock here, I kind of wanted to talk through this one with y'all. Is this the Patrick Mahomes, Bijan Robinson, Travis Kelce draft? Yeah, we'll get to that one in a second. Let's find out where we are. Where's the fast draft? I got so many of these damn things going on. I probably should have just stayed where I was, but it's all right. That's all right. We'll figure it out soon. We'll find it. Let's see what y'all are talking about. What's up, Fizzle? I see Fizzle in the building. Yes, Andrew. Very serious. This is not a game. This is very serious. And Jimbo, no, I hope Jimbo is not in this one. No, Jimbo, stay your ass out of this draft. No, it ain't going to be donation, Debbie, man. We got this. We got this. 10 hours, a bunch of 10-hour clocks, 1 pick away. There we go. We're coming up in a minute. So I think Dak and CeeDee is what I'm going to attack first. Dak and CeeDee. So again, you want access to these tools and whatnot. On the clock, pick 23. All right. On the clock. Let's give a little refresh. Where are we at? Where are we at? Nah, that's a slow draft. I don't need that, y'all. This is I'm panicking. I'm very nervous right now, people. I'm very nervous. I need to find the damn draft. Where are we at? That's 13 picks away. Whew. Man, this could be an auto if old GQ can't find the damn draft board that I'm in. That's the second round. This is a problem, folks. It's a big problem. I'm sweating right now. Dak and CeeDee, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Dak and CeeDee, that's what I'm going for. Fizzle, where's the damn active ones at? Where am I at? Where am I at? 10 hours, 8 hours, good Lord. This is not good. This is not good. If I need to enter another one, I'll be like, oh, that one was a donation for the show. I was just joking, just getting warmed up. Maybe we can get a better giraffe slot than the 111 spot, man. I don't know. Did I enter an 8-hour one? There's no way. I might have entered it. Did I enter a slow draft? I think I entered a slow draft, y'all. We got to go back to the lobby. We got to do it again. All right. I entered a slow draft, apparently. I entered a slow draft. 8 hours a pick, 30 seconds a pick. Yes, super flex. I entered a slow draft. I'm sorry. I entered a slow draft for y'all. So we'll go through some of the fast ones that, oh no, we're right here. We're on. Oh yeah, we're on. We're on. All right, we're on. Yeah, Dak Prescott. We're good. I'm gonna be doing two at one time. There we go, Dak. That's what we want, Dak and CD. So we took Dak with the first one, picking at that 111 spot. Watson came off the board, which I have yet to select Deshaun Watson. Jimbo's in it. I've yet to do Watson in the first round. Lamar, I've gotten a couple of Lamars in round one, but a little nervous. So there we go. Jamar Chase off the board. Got Dak Prescott, QB1. I could go Tua here, but I'm going to go ahead and Dak and CeeDee Lamb stack, picking at the turn. He's not going to come back. I want it. I can get Cooks later. But we'll start off with the Cowboy stack. So let's do that. So right now we got Dak, ADP of 15. CeeDee Lamb, I believe his ADP is 19. Got an elite wide receiver. We know that wide receivers dry up quickly in this format. And then I've got an elite-ish quarterback. I'm not going to call Dak Prescott elite, but he's fine. He'll get the job done, right? Let's see what we got. So this one, there was one I wanted to walk through with y'all. The Mahomes, Carr, Bijan, Najee, this draft right here with Travis Kelce. I was excited to get Mahomes. Kelce stack, got Bijan with my third pick, so was pretty happy about that one. And we actually have another fast draft starting, so I'm going to do two. Somehow, some way, I'm going to be able to do two fast drafts with y'all tonight, and pretty pumped about that. So I just got an alert that the second one that I entered when I thought I lost the first damn one is started in 60 seconds. So I'll be pulling off two of these with y'all at a time. So let's go back to the sheet. Just take a look at where Dak Prescott in the Superflex ranks is. There he is right there. 0.08 warp per game, 18.8 fantasy points. He gave us 50% of his games last year out of 11 were floor games. He gave us 41%. Spike weeks, Underdog has him projected at 305 this year, put him around 19 points a game. You go back to the Matrix, again, man, it's in that QB9, QB8 range. Not ideal, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Those were the cards I was dealt, so got to rock with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb on that one. Just trying to make good decisions with those picks. So let's get the two that we're on right now, and I know I could find it. Here we go. Here we go. Where are we at? 3-9. No, that's 14 picks away. Let's just scroll back up until it shows us. So no clue what's going to be there for us. These have been so random. Ray, who you got? UConn or Miami? Honestly, man, I don't even really watch college basketball. I'm not even going to fake the funk, man. I could name 10 college. I can name more women college basketball players than men college basketball. I'm more intrigued by that sport, by their competition level than NCAA men, man. I have no idea. No idea. Give me some of that shooter from Iowa. Give me Caitlin Clark. Is that her name? Let me watch her drop 40 on somebody. I have no clue. No clue, Tony. I don't watch college basketball at all, man. It's football all the damn time for me. I'm watching the XFL over the NCAA tournament, man. All right, Ray. I'm here to make you second guess every recommendation. Nah, man. I got a plan. I got all the sheets. Cooper, you, and Dynasty Barry, y'all got everything for me, so I just need to make the picks. So let's get back to it. Where we at? One pick away, 2-4. This is a slow draft. The lightning, the fast one should be coming up in a second, and we'll see where we're going. We'll stick with one, kind of talk through it, but I hope everybody that's tapped into DD, if you play in Superflex Dynasty, you should be doing as many of these as possible. It's a good way to kind of gauge where your fantasy counterparts are ranking and valuing these rookies amongst NFL talent. If you're not doing these, then you're tripping, man. Get in here, do them. It's fun. It's easy. We're up at the 110 spot. So one draft, I had the 111. This one, I've got the 110. Little better quarterback choice here with Trevor Lawrence. I like it. So I'm going to rock with T-Law, knowing I can probably get Christian Kirk and or Travis Etienne a little bit later. Trevor Lawrence at the 110. I got Dak Prescott at the 111 in the other one. So two drafts going on at the same time, and I'm picking damn near out of the same spot out of both of them. So this is actually a really good exercise, and we'll see which team ends up working out better with just one draft slot of difference. So one of them I started off with Dak and CeeDee Lamb. Right here, T-Law off the board. Christian McCaffrey off at 111. Watson is still there. Watson is gone. We've got Dak and Tua. Tua off the board. If Dak falls, I'll take Dak. If Dak falls here, I'll take Dak. And if not, I'll have a decision to make. And I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do right now. Devontae Adams, you can get Jimmy Garoppolo a little bit later for the stack, and they made my job easier. They took Cooper Kupp. So right now in this draft, I started off with Trevor Lawrence at 111, and I'm going to take Dak Prescott here. At my second pick, Dak is off the board. So this team right now, I've got Dak and Trevor Lawrence starting that off. So I like this a lot. This one feels good. We'll check back in with that one in a second. Dak is off the board. Cooper Kupp at 2-2. Quite interesting. So SUPERFLEX QBs are king. Now, I didn't get one of the top 4 guys. Y'all remember the scoring matrix I showed you earlier. Got that QB 5, hopefully 5 through 8. Dak and Trevor. Trevor can get inside that top 5, that top 8 at least. That would be big for me. That would be big. So let's just take a look at that one more time. This is where I'm hoping T-Law can hit. That 5 through 8 range. Dak is probably going to be in that QB 9 through 12. I'm praying he doesn't fall into 13 through 16. Hopefully, got 2 5 through 8 quarterbacks at the end of the season. All right, here we go. The team where I started with Dak and CD, I'm back up. Aaron Rodgers is on the board. Breece Hall, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins. Do I want to double tap quarterback or do I wait? And I think I wait on this one. Let's play the wait game. Let's go Breece Hall right here. Let's get a running back. This is how I'm going to build this one with a running back early. The other one, I will take a look at wide receiver early. So we're on the board on the other one. Let's take a look. Let's go to that draft. And we're on the clock. This team is Dak, Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb. Oh, that's the one. Dak, Breece, and CeeDee Lamb. Derek Carr here feels way too early, y'all. Way too early. But we'll prep. We'll prep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to star Derek Carr because I could stack Carr with Chris Olave. Olave was right around ADP, so I'm fine with that pick. I'm fine with that one. We got Dak, Breece, CD, and Olave. I got to make sure I get some quarterbacks. So we're going to put a star on Derek Carr. I know it sounds gross. Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, Kenny Pickett, Jimmy Garoppolo all get starred. I just want to keep my eye on the quarterbacks. I think it's important. You got to keep an eye on the quarterbacks. Anytime I start off with like Mahomes or Allen or Jalen Hurts, I just star all the pass catching weapons from that team. Just put a little favorite on them so you'll remember, right? Dak Prescott, I should star Jake Ferguson. I should star Brandon Cooks. Just so I know that those are those opportunities to stack those quarterbacks with their top pass catcher or their second pass catcher. Probably good practice just to do that every single time. So this team, let's go take a look at what we got. Dak, Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave. The plan is to get it Derek Carr with the next pick. So Dak and Derek Carr, CeeDee Lamb and Chris Olave. I can start Juwan Jennings and get Juwan Jennings at Juwan Johnson, at tight end much later. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's put Juwan Johnson on that, not Juwan Jennings. We don't want the 49ers wide receiver. Thank you. We're not going to take him in an underdog draft. Not going to do it. Not Juwan Jennings. Juwan Johnson, I can do that for a dart throw later round tight end. We'll get Johnson on there. We got Jimmy Garoppolo, Pickett for some additional quarterbacks just in case. Let's see Jordan Love's receiver. Christian Watson is there. He's not going to be there in 12 picks, but we'll put a star there. Jordan Love, Christian Watson, potentially. DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Christian Watson, not sure about that. Stafford, I just don't want to take the risk on Stafford, y'all. I'm a little nervous on Matt Stafford this year. A little nervous about Matt Stafford. Ideally, I want 3 or 4 of these quarterbacks. Probably going to put Anthony Richardson on the map as a later round pick. Ryan Tannehill. I know it sounds dirty, but I'm thinking about quarterbacks that will actually be there later. Kenny Pickett and Kyler Murray, they're not going to be around later, so there's no point in even, and I'm not taking them next, so there's no point in even looking at that. So QB is probably the next play for this roster. Let me see what we got. Yeah, Stanley, I got Watson. Tony, Juwan Jennings, man. We ain't doing no Juwan Jennings, man. You're up in both. Hurry, Ray. Oh, yeah, I got it, Barry. I got it, baby. This ain't my first rodeo. I can control the computer, get the drafts going, and try to talk through some strategy while we do it. So Looks like we got one coming up here in a second. Let's go. No autopilot. We do not want autopilot. 10 hours remaining, 10 hours remaining, 8 hours remaining. I'm sorry for the people who might be in these drafts with me. I got to do this for an hour first. So let's see what we got coming up. And go back over to our sheet. Get our Superflex ranks up. There's Dak Prescott right there. And let's head back over to Underdog. We don't want to miss those picks. We do not want to miss those picks. And the good thing is we're picking at the turn in both of these. So they'll both come up, boom, boom. Then we'll be able to talk through some stuff. So I'm going to go to the chat and see what's up. The orange circle is a slow draft. Look for the ones without those. Yeah, figured that out a few minutes ago. But thank you so much, Tobin. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. We're one pick away. And here we go. Let's go to the draft. Let's see what we got. T-Law and Dak. Any other quarterbacks out there? Good quarterbacks. Good quarterbacks. Too early for Christian Kirk. We got Breece Hall in the other one. We're going to go Jared Goff right here. I want all three of them. I'm going 3 straight quarterbacks in this build. Lawrence, Dak, Goff. I won't touch quarterback again for this team. Not touching it. Jared Goff, probably want to start Jameson Williams as a stack option later, so we'll get to that in a second. We're 3 picks away in this one. All right, 3 picks away, and then let's find the other one. We're 6 picks away here. And on this roster, we've got Dak, Breece, CD, and Olave, and Derek Carr's off the board. All right, Carr off of the board, Kyler Murray off of the board, so we pivot to the next quarterback option. Do I really want to reach for Jordan Love now? That's the question. Jordan Love, Christian Watson, wait a little bit later, go Jimmy Garoppolo, and a tight end. That's the question for that one. So I don't know. 2 picks away and 3 picks away. Need some help from y'all. I don't know what to do on that one or where to go. T-Law, Dak, Jared Goff, I'm good here. We are going to start Mr. Jameson Williams. Where are you at, J-Mo? I know he didn't get picked. There he is. J-Mo right there. Got him started, and we're up. Nick Chubb is up. Dak, T-Law. Man. Let's look through the running backs. This feels like a good spot. I'm gonna play the weight game. I'm gonna play the weight game and see if I can snag a receiver in a little bit on that one. Let's go to this roster. We got a couple of seconds. Dak, Breece, CD Lamb, Jordan Love. Ah, my goodness. This feels very early. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to take Watson here because I feel like Jordan Love will fall. Let's see what y'all say. RB said good pick, and Williams. Love. Yep. I'm with y'all. Stanley and Tony, I'm with y'all. But I took Watson to make sure that Jordan Love, I think I can sneak Jordan Love through. I think we can sneak Jordan Love through. Let's see. DJ Moore. I went Christian Watson first. DJ Moore comes off the board next. Donkey from Shrek. He's got 5 seconds left. There's a good chance I sneak through. I sneak through Jordan Love right here. Aaron Jones is off the board. Picking at the turn. Couple of spots above ADP. Jordan Love is at second QB. Let's do it. So we got Dak, Love, CD with Dak, Christian Watson with Love. Breece Hall is an anchor RB. Hopefully he doesn't start off slow. You know, you only got to start 2 receivers in this format, so I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I would prefer a better second quarterback, but I don't mind it. Let's take a look at the other team. Let's take a look at the other team, all right? 19 picks away. Where are we at? 13 picks away. Let's go to this roster. This is the one where we got Lawrence, Dak, and Jared Goff. Much better quarterback room. Much better quarterback room for Superflex. So let's go ahead and prioritize the selections here. We know wide receiver comes off the board quickly. We got J-Mo starred, Ridley. Let's get Christian Kirk on the board. Who are Dak's options? CD Lamb is obviously not there. But Brandon Cooks, we'll get Brandon Cooks started up. Jared Goff, we've got J-Mo. There's no Amon-Ra, so we don't have to worry about that. At tight end, we will go ahead and put a star on Evan Ingram. We're not going to reach for any of these guys, but I just want to know where the opportunities to stack these players are. Goff starting tight end is Brock Wright, so we're not going to worry about that. And Dak's guy is Jake Ferguson, again, available in the 20th round of every draft. We are not going to aggressively target the quarterback anymore. You see what's left, Kyler Lance. Sole focus for me now is on running back and receiver here. Let's take a look to make sure we don't miss the other pick, all right? Let's see where we're at. We got time. We got 8 picks away. We're 8 picks away. So let's get back to continuing to build out this board right here and take a look at the running backs. Got Najee Harris. Dalvin Cook looks like he's going to be on the move from Minnesota. So I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't want to do it because I don't know where the hell he's going to be. Aaron Jones in a muddy kind of timeshare with A.J. Dillon, but we'll star him up. I like Dobbins. I'm fine with Pierce, a little lower down the ADP priority list. Let's take a look at the receivers. You got Nuke. Don't know where he's going to play, but I'd probably take DeAndre Hopkins over a lot of these guys, given the wide receiver thirst in this format. Mike Williams, DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Drake London. I'm going to star him because if I wanted to dive into another quarterback, I would be able to do that with Desmond Ridder, no doubt about it. Not that I want to do that, and not that he would probably ever crack the lineup, so probably stay away. Let's just look at some other good players. Michael Pittman, quarterback change, don't mind it. Really don't want to take a rookie wide receiver today. Just would prefer to take somebody that's in the NFL and established and playing. We'll put Pittman up there. I think my number one target this round is Calvin Ridley or Christian Kirk. For sure, for this build. I've got Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry as a hammer RB. I definitely want to stack Trevor Lawrence with what I believe his number one wide receiver is Christian Kirk, who's going about 14 spots after Calvin Ridley. So we're up in 2 picks in this one, and I just want to make sure that we don't miss the other one. Where is it at? 7 picks away. So we're up in 2. We're up in 2. Good shot of getting one of Ridley or Kirk. And I think I'm going to roll with Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, yeah. Good one, Barry. David Montgomery down the line. I wasn't even thinking about Monty. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's get Monty. Well, let's make this pick first. So Bryce Young comes off the board. Then Najee Harris. Y'all, there's a good chance I get J-Mo and Kirk. There's a very good chance I'm going to get both of these. So Jahan Dotson. No, we're not going to take Dotson right now. I'm not going to take Dotson. Christian Kirk, ADP 65. I still think he's the wide receiver 1 for this team. I know everyone's excited about Ridley, as am I, but I'll pass. I'll go Christian Kirk right here as the wide receiver with Trevor Lawrence. Next target would be Jameson Williams, and I would like it a little earlier than ADP, but when you're picking at the turn, you got to make a choice. You got to do it. You just got to do it when you're picking at the turn. Where's Jay Rich at? Somebody said Judy? Yeah, maybe. Didn't want to go Judy there. Let's see what we got. This draft, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Christian Watson. Don't mind it, y'all. Don't mind it at all. We got Chris Godwin still hanging out here. Chris Godwin. Godwin or Pierce? Godwin or Pierce? He's just too good. He's just too good to pass up. ADP is 76. I got him at 83. He's just too good. Got to go Chris Godwin there. Let's check in on this squad. Where are we at? I don't want to miss the pick. Here we go. So we went Godwin. Pickett and Garoppolo came off the board. I've got 2 quarterbacks already. Dameon Pierce and J.K. Dobbins are available. I need another running back. It's a seasonal format. I like Dameon Pierce. Fizzle said Godwin. The Baker effect. No, I'm not. I could get Baker later. I went Dameon Pierce at 86. I took Dameon Pierce. I got 1 pick. This is the one I'm really checking in on. J-Mo's still there. So we can go Kirk and J-Mo. And again, ADP 71. I'm picking at 63. I am picking at the turn. You got to make a decision. You got to lean into it. You can go Cooks. I'm not taking Cooks right now. Got Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins on the board. I think getting this one right here, taking the leap of faith that Jameson Williams is back. Got to reach a little bit, right? A couple of picks, 8 spots ahead of ADP. But when you're picking at the turn, you got to make the decision. So I'm looking at this team picking out of the 10 spot, And I wind up with T-Law, who could be a top 8 quarterback. Dak, maybe right outside of that range. Jared Goff, right in that QB 12, 13, 14 range. Derrick Henry, when healthy, we know he's an RB1, a high-end elite asset. Christian Kirk, Jamison Williams, betting on some upside with those two receivers. So I'm fine with it. Again, I like picking out of the early spots in SUPERFLEX a lot more than picking out of the backside, but this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Let me know what y'all think about this start for T-Law, Dak, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry, Christian Kirk, and Jamison Williams. Let's take a look in on the other squad. Let's scroll to the bottom, 14 picks away. Where's the other one at? 12 picks away. And let's take a look. This is the one, I just don't know. I'm fine with Dak. I'm okay with Jordan Love. Like, just keeping it real, I think he's going to be a little bit better than people are anticipating this year. I think the receiver room here is fantastic. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, and Chris Godwin. Just straight C's, man. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Godwin, Christian Watson, Chris Olave, just all the damn Chris's. Chris's, Christians, and CDs. We're doing good at receiver. Running back is cool. QB is volatile. I'll say that. Sam Howell, Baker Mayfield, Will Levis. It's just dirty, and I need a couple of these guys, y'all, but hell with me. I just don't, this is not, you don't want to play this game. Like, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to play this game where you're looking at having to reach on a Sam Howell or a freaking Ryan Tannehill or Baker Mayfield. Don't put yourself in this position. I already know if I could reverse what I would have done differently, and we'll talk about that at the end. I would have probably passed on that Breece Hall pick. I should have taken a quarterback instead of Breece. Should have taken a quarterback instead of Breece right there. I already feel like I made a mistake going running back right there. Instead of just taking the quarterback, it felt a little gross. Should have just done it because now I'm in a bad boat with QBs in that one. So wide receivers are going to have to carry that team, which is much different than the other team drafting out of damn near the same spot where I'm rock solid at quarterback. Like, I'm not even thinking about a QB over there with Goff and Dak and Trevor Lawrence. So, little mistake made, but that's why we do these. That's why we do so many of them, to try not to do those during the summer when Best Ball Mania 4 kicks off. So, let's take a look at this roster. Got to fix it. Got to rehab it. What do we do? Brock Purdy? Am I doing that? Am I really taking Purdy right here? Rashad White, Deontay, Jahan Dotson. I could go Dotson and you know, Stanley wanted me to go Dotson and Sam Howell a little while ago, and Brock Purdy's off the board. You don't just, everything I did in this one, do not do that. You need to just get your quarterbacks early, because now I'm up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. It's not good because I'm not taking Sam Howell or Ryan Tannehill here. Just not doing it. Can't do it. Receivers are good. Running back, I need somebody in case Breece's ankle's not right to start. So, supposed to be the starting running back in Tampa Bay. This is my first Rashad White share. I'll take Rashad White. Don't like it, but that's my first Rashad White share. Let's go to this team. We're right back up on this one. We're right back up. So I went Rashad White. I don't want to miss the other pick because I know, all right, we're back up. QJ, Brandon Cooks. I like Juwan Johnson, but it's too early. Y'all, it's real. Man. I'm just going to double stack it. If I can't get another good QB, F it. Double stack with Cooks and CeeDee Lamb. Like, just... mistake was made. A mistake was made not getting that third quarterback. I'll double stack them. F it. Like, I'm not taking no Ryan Tannehill right there. I just, even, and when you get pinched in like that, like, this is a good example of when you get pinched in, I'm still not going to reach for a bad, give me parts of good offenses, right? I could have taken Ryan Tannehill right there, but ultimately he probably wasn't cracking the lineup many times either. So just try not to get yourselves in that boat. And look at this. Would you look at that? We come back up. We had Dobbins starred, Evan Ingram, Brandon Cooks is on the board, Dameon Pierce. We took Pierce in 1. Kyle Pitts is available. You know what, y'all? I have no Pitts in Underdog. I've got no Pitts. This is not part of a stack. It's a damn good player that should be number 1 or number 2 on this team in targets. Tight end, we talked about we showed you in the scoring matrix, you really want Travis Kelce. And if you don't get Travis Kelce, the drop-off is, I'll show you in a second. After I make this pick, matter of fact, I'll pull it up really quickly so you can see. The drop-off after Kelce, there it is. That orange line is significant, right? Is freaking significant. So I'm hoping Kyle Pitts is in there somewhere, because after that, tight end position last year, what they were actually doing in your lineup, helping you win weeks, kind of flatlines after about that tight end 5-6 range, kind of levels out. So hopefully Kyle Pitts can be one of those top scorers. And I have no Pitts in Underdog, so that's my first share of Kyle Pitts. I don't mind it right there. J.K. Dobbins and Dameon Pierce, who I had greenlit, are off of the board. I need to go wide receiver. Tyler Lockett is here. George Pickens is here. Treylon Burks is here. Give me the guy catching passes from Geno Smith. I like Lockett. I need to build this wide receiver room. He is a wide receiver one year after year, and nobody ever wants Tyler Lockett. And in a format like Best Ball, he is a quintessential Best Ball wide receiver. Big plays from Tyler Lockett, Jameson Williams. That's what I'm banking for. Like my QBs in this room. Running back, I'm fine with Derrick Henry as that anchor. I want to start loading up that position. So we'll start Gibbs and DeAndre Swift, Isaiah Pacheco, Monty. Thank you, Dynasty Barry, for pointing out that Monty. Algier, no Javonte Williams. We will not be drafting Javonte Williams with his knee. That's just not what we're going to do this year, and I don't want y'all to do it either. I like Javonte, maybe long-term, but for a seasonal tournament, got no interest in Javonte Williams and his knee. So let's look back in on this one, and talk to me, fam. Like, I'm looking at the team, and I'm like, Breeze, Pierce, White, okay. Lamb, Olave, Watson, Godwin, Cooks. Wide receivers are really freaking good. Dak and Jordan Love, that's the problem. So let's just dive into the quarterback pool, see what we have. I know it looks gross, but I'm going to put Baker Mayfield on there. I'm going to star Baker Mayfield. Put a star on Mayfield because he's one that I can probably get 8 picks away. I've got Chris Godwin, cheap stack opportunity with K-Dot and at tight end as well, right? Turning into 3-2. Yeah, Barry, I'm looking. I like how Brady is a 0. Just trade. Yeah, I don't know if somebody's telling me to draft Tom Brady. What's this comment? 2 drafts at once really shows you how early picks can completely change the draft later on. Yes, and this is a very interesting mock, because I thought one of them would be late and one of them would be early, and they gave me 2 late ones. So, all right, let's see what we got. 4 picks away in this one. We've got to make a decision. Let's go ahead and load this up. Baker's right at ADP, y'all. Talk to me, Baker or Tannehill? This just feels right? Baker or Tannehill? Baker or Tannehill? Not taking wide receivers are good. Not taking a rookie. I don't need Jacoby Myers. I don't mind Jamal Williams. We got 3 running backs. I don't mind Jamal Williams at all. Get a little star next to B-Rob. Stack JT. Baker, you're already beaten on the Tampa Bay offense. I agree, Mr. B. Jimbo, you better not do it. You son of a gun. You better not. He better not. Jimbo's been in. This son of a bitch, man. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. All right. Wow. Jimbo, I can't stand you. I dislike you. I can't stand that dude, man. I have a healthy amount of dislike for that man. Jimbo, you stumped me right there. And now I'm all discombobulated. You have royally screwed me in this. I hope you know that. Royally. I don't need fuck it, I'll just take a tight end. That just threw me all off. Jimbo, I can't stand you, man. I need to ban you from Wake Up, ban you from the channel. Son of a gun, man. Damn, I'm trying to stop cussing. Dude ready to make me cuss him out. All right. Is Jimbo not in this one? All right, let's go to this good. Let's go to the good team. Got Pitts, we got Lockett, JMO, Kirk, Henry, Goff, Dak, T-Law. Love this build. And I am one that likes to wait for a tight end. If Evan Ingram is there in 2 picks, we're taking Evan Ingram. If Evan Ingram is on the board, tight end 8, we're taking him. Derrick Henry, you can hold down the running back room. We'll find you some help soon. Derrick Henry, only got to start 2 running backs. Flex distribution. I would like another running back in that flex spot. But here we are. Well, we got Kyle Pitts. 2 tight ends. I've not built one taking 2 earlier tight ends. Haven't done it. Don't really want a tight end in the flex spot. But I'm okay with the ADP in which I got him. I won't draft another tight end. I will not draft another tight end. So Pitts and Evan Ingram would be the 2 tight ends that we deploy in this format, which means for the rest of this side of the draft, which we've got 10 more picks to make, all 10 of those picks will be spent on building the running back room and building the wide receiver room. All 10 of those picks. Running backs and receivers. So let's just go ahead and load it up. Got Zach Charbonnet already loaded. I like me some Penny. We'll highlight the New Orleans backfield. A.J. Dillon, Brian Robinson, P. Ryan. We're just gonna green light all these running backs, right? A-Chain is a rookie. No Kareem Hunt. Spears, Roshan. These are guys we could target later. But we're going to take a running back. And let's go with what I believe is a top 3 running back in this rookie class. And Zach Charbonnet. We'll shoot for some upside. We got Derrick Henry as the hammer RB, and we got some upside with Zach Charbonnet, and we're 18 picks away from selecting here. And the other best ball draft is probably, where are we at? That's 18 picks away. Where's the other one? 8 picks away. So we'll take one of these. Let's take this one. This one, Mahomes, Derek Carr, Bijan, Najee, Nuke, and Kelsey. I mean, I just have a really good team in here. I really like this roster a lot, a ton. So with Mahomes, I'm not as pressed to reach for quarterback. When you have the top warp quarterback in the game, I'm not pressed to go 3 early. But I do think here at this spot, there's some upside with A-Rich potentially. Aaron Jones is still on the board. We've got J-Mo Godwin. I will get Juwan Johnson later to double stack the 2 tight ends. I've got Nuke as one of the receivers. Not really thinking about a tight end with Kelsey. So that's why Juwan Johnson makes a ton of sense for that roster. But I think we're like a pick or 2 away. We'll get back to that one in a second. Now we're 4 picks away. We can make that selection. I think I'm going to go. Oh, that's not the same draft. Here we go. Think with this one. With Mahomes, Carr, Bijan, Najee, DeAndre Hopkins. Wide receiver, do I want the upside with Jamison Williams or sort of this with Godwin? I don't have a lot of Godwin, and come on, J-Mo. Be the guy from Alabama. Be the guy from Bama. Be the guy from Bama, J-Mo. All right. Jimbo, you're up. I'm not going to tell you who I'm taking. You need to make your own choices. Chig was taken, so there goes that. No Chig. Jimbo took DPJ. I'm on the board. Wide receivers are solid. Tight end, I just took a pick. Wide receivers are fine. Let's take a look at the running backs. Receivers, Downs, Dobbs. Receivers are good. You only got to start 2. Let's go with A-Chain. We'll go with Devon A-Chain. Give us some speed. Give us some damn speed. I don't really like it. Not a big fan of it, honestly, y'all, but fine. Whatever. Wide receiver, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs. Got Jordan Love and Watson already. We'll do the same thing. I'll go Dobbs. I'll go Dobbs. Wide receiver room over there is filthy. I got that wide receiver room is very nice. Very good wide receiver room. Let's see where we're at. So we're 20 picks away in that one and 5 picks away in this one. Let's see if we can knock out one of these slow ones. Let's just go to the top of here. Got T-Law and Dak and Amon-Ra in this room, and we'll see. We got Derek Carr at quarterback. I told you don't make the QB mistake, so we'll pass on Derrick Henry. Definitely passing on Devontae Smith. So I think on this side, I have no Josh Jacobs, and quite frankly, I don't really want a lot of Josh Jacobs. I have no Pollard, so I think I'm going to take Pollard over Derrick Henry in this one just to diversify. Dak and Pollard, not like a wide receiver quarterback stack, but could get me a couple of screens and some receiving yards there. So I'll go Tony Pollard there with the 4th pick in this one, and that's just a slow draft that I'm in. The one that we are building together, we are 2 picks away, and I like this team. I like this team a lot. Trevor Lawrence, Dak, Goff, Derrick Henry, Zach Charbonnet, Christian Kirk, Jameson Williams, Tyler Lockett, Kyle Pitts, and Evan Ingram. We must hammer running backs, y'all. Got to hammer running backs. Ryan Madison could potentially be the lead back in Minnesota this year. Deontay Foreman in Chicago. I'm not a big Khalil Herbert believer. I think he's a good 2-down runner. You don't want him on the field in 3rd downs, and that's why he wasn't on the field in 3rd downs, because he was not good at protecting Justin Fields last year. So 3 quarterbacks were solid. These 2 tight ends, you don't need to take any more because you only want one to enter your lineup every week. Got to go to the scoring matrix for that. Running back, we are up, and I'll just take Steady Eddie. Brian Robinson, who I know will just get carries. Not very dynamic, not overly explosive, but can handle the rock. So we're building this running back room literally on the shoulders and back of King Henry, who is the anchor hero RB, and we will just backfield with young talent. Hopefully Zach Charbonnet can get more involved as the season goes on, and when I need him, weeks 13, 14, 15, 16, Zach Charbonnet is getting a lot of carries for whatever team drafts him. So Khalil Herbert went off the board, Dalton Schultz, Jacoby Myers. So here we are. We need another running back. I'll just look at receiver really quickly. Zay Flowers, Mooney, Peoples-Jones, Sky Moore, Jalen Hyatt. Let's do it. We're just all speed receivers. Darnell Mooney, just run down the field and catch passes from Justin Fields. Please, dear God, please, because receiver room over here is a little shaky on this side. I think it's okay. We got a couple of stacks that organically kind of came to us. I like Henry. I like the 3 quarterbacks. So got to rock with it, man. Honestly, I just hate picking at the back of the damn draft in these. I hate it. That's the karma I get. I've been getting all the high spots early just by myself, and then I get on with y'all, and I get stuck with these damn 111, 110 spots. So got a little bit of time to kill. So let's go back over here and just take a look at, I just like to look at the matrix every now and then. So we are out of QB9 range and then you just see y'all like, RB17 to RB24, literally like 1 point something points per game difference. So when you start to get to these ranges, they all sort of blend together. And that is why, for me, like the QB 101 through 104 is like premium spot in these SUPERFLEX drafts. Like it's just, that's what you want. And if not, you got to kind of piecemeal this thing together with different positions because the distribution and scoring is just, it's a little different. So pray you get one of those high picks. All right. Dak, Jordan Love, Ryan Tannehill, running backs, Breece Hall, Dameon Pierce, Rashad White, Devon Achane. Wide receivers are loaded. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, Chris Godwin, Romeo Doubs, and Brandon Cooks. What a wide receiver room we built out of the 111 spot. Just, I love it. I love it. I would have liked Derek Carr over Ryan Tannehill, but I got sniped for that one. Chigo Okonkwo went. Also, there's another player that I got sniped on by Jimbo in this one. So, and I auto-drafted damn Isaiah Hodgins. I'm talking to y'all and auto-drafted Isaiah Hodgins. Jaylen Warren going on my hit list. I love Jaylen Warren. Love me some Jaylen Warren. Don't know if I got to draft him now, though, at I need to get a tight end, y'all. Who are my quarterbacks? Dak and Love. No stack. You know what? We're going to call our shot. Let's do it. Dalton Kincaid. A lot of people mocking Dalton Kincaid to Dallas. Calling my shot here. We lose Dalton Schultz with Dak Prescott, but potentially we might gain a Dalton Kincaid. And don't really like doing that. Kind of want to trade McBride there. Know there's a lot of steam around Drake Ferguson, but we'll take a shot on Kincaid. We'll take a rookie tight end in this format. It's the 16th round, for Christ's sake. I mean, you got to do something, right? You got to do something. So let's go back to this board where we, man, receiver room is just either a good week and they're going to boom or they're going to give me nothing, absolute nothing. So let's star Jalen Hyatt, Zay Jones. We just need upside, upside, upside. Would I dare take Zay Jones and Trevor Lawrence, just double stacking this room entirely with Kirk and Zay Jones? Got Greg Dulcich at tight end still. We're in the 13th round. Oh, I'm up in somewhere. Or it's one of these old ones. It's giving me a reminder. Taysom Hill, Wandale, Dulcich, Odell Beckham. Nah, I don't want to do that. Kirk and Zay. All right, Jalen Hyatt off. So it's making my decision a little bit easier with Jalen Hyatt off of the board. And Romeo Doubs comes off the board. So here I am with Zay Jones. It's well after ADP. 121 targets last year. He's going to have to compete with Calvin Ridley. I get one of them, damn it. Zay or Christian Kirk. I just need two to enter my lineup. Please. Two of y'all enter. One of the two of y'all enter. Zay or Kirk. Just get in every week. If I can get one of them in every week, can get something from Lockett, J-Mo develops into what we want, we could piecemeal it together. But this is why you got to go receiver early. It just dries up. And you look at the running back room, there's still a lot of guys who can get touches, right? Jaylen Warren can get touches. You got Michael Carter, Tank Bigsby, Leonard Fournette once he finds a home. Like, you could kind of backfill with some young upside running backs. Israel Abanikanda, who's getting a bunch of pub. But receiver, once that dries up, it gets pretty dirty pretty quick. Got Josh Palmer right here. I don't mind that in this format. Catching passes with Kellen Moore, good offense. Wide receivers are up and down as far as their health with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. So we'll take an upside shot with Josh Palmer for the format because we just got to piecemeal it together. We've got no wide receiver one. I believe Christian Kirk somewhere on this matrix probably falls into that, wide receiver 21 through 24 range or 17 through 24, which, I mean, we're looking at the matrix now. I mean, you can't see it because my face is over it, but 11.2 versus 10.7 on average points per game for that range of wide receivers. So thank you again, Barry, for putting that together for our community. All right, 16 picks away on this one, and only one auto pick so far, doing two drafts at the same time and only one auto pick. And it happened to be a player that I actually like, Isaiah Hodgins. This is call me crazy, but I actually like him. Think he'll be a lot better this year than people giving him credit for. And is this the one? Yeah, that's the one where I got Hodgins, Schultz, Kincaid. Got 4 running backs, 3 quarterbacks. Let me just see what QBs are available. Sam Darnold, Kyle Trask, Hendon Hooker, Andy Dalton, Malik Willis, Tyler Huntley. Honestly, I don't even think they're worth a pick. Don't think any of those guys are worth a draft pick. We're in the 17th round. So now it's upside season. Izzy Abanikanda is hitting the list. No doubt about it. Izzy Abanikanda, the speedster out of Pitt. He is on the upside list. Terrace Marshall's kind of lost a little steam now that they've signed Adam Thielen. You got Slayton. Really don't want any of those rookie wide receivers, y'all. Really don't want the rookie wide receivers. We got Jordan Love and Ryan Tannehill. Where's the stack opportunities for Love? You got to kind of bet on that tight end. Don't know who it is, so we'll stay away for now. Think we got a pick coming up soon. No, that's the draft that we're in. Picks in 3 And where's the other one at? Where's the other one at? 9 picks away in the other one. So shit, we gotta get to this one. I can't turn away and think it'll get better. So I gotta make a selection. And wide receiver room is solid. Even with the auto pick of Isaiah Hodgins, this wide receiver room is freaking good. Like, I'm good here. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Abanikanda. We'll go with another running back. I just took 2 speed guys, home run guys that can pop off. I just needed the weeks that they actually do anything. It's best ball. I don't have to worry about starting them. They're in the lineup. So I've got 2 young running backs. I got 3 young running backs, 3 second-year players. They should be okay throughout the year, and then 2 rookies coming in. Tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Dalton Kincaid. Got to do a little bit better there. Need a couple of more. Carolina, we'll put Hayden Hurst up there. Isaiah Likely. Cade Otton, really don't want him. I know a lot of people don't like it, man, but in the 18th round, give me Isaiah Likely, Todd Monken, Baltimore, two tight end sets. In this format, I'll take a shot on Likely here. I'm fine with it at pick 206. And we should be a couple of picks away in the other one. So let's see where we're at with the strong quarterback room here. Strong quarterback room. We got them all right around ADP. I only have 3 running backs in this build, 2 tight ends and 6 wide receivers. So we've got to go running back. Got to get some upside in there. I'd like Jaylen Warren. Talked about him. Abanikanda is available. So if Izzy's there, I think we'll double tap Izzy. I think we'll go Izzy and maybe try to slide through Jaylen Warren a couple of picks later. Kind of like that for a best ball format. And right now, I only have 1 true running back, 1 true anchor in Derrick Henry. Upside in Charbonnet, we don't know where the hell he's going to play at, what team, what type of work he's going to get. And then B-Rob, steady Eddie, right? You know, he's just going to get the ball, do his thing. Probably not going to be a big play guy, probably more of a floor play. Dynasty Barry said Kendre. All right, you know what? We did Izzy in 1. Kendre is a top 5 running back for me in this class. We'll go Kendre Miller, the running back out of TCU. That's for you, Barry. We'll go Kendre, man. Went a little early, right? ADP 194, but listen, man, this is a dude, 5'11", 219 pounds, coming off the MCL injury. All reports through the pre-draft process, even though he has yet to test, have been positive. I'll make that pick. I'll reach a little bit for Kendre for you, Dynasty Barry. I'm fine with Kendre here in the 15th. F it. Yeah, diversify those rookies, and that's a good thing. Diversify those rookies. You don't want to have too many Izzies. You don't have too many tanks. Got to spread the portfolio up. And Jimbo said you sniped me on Hodgins. Yes. All right. I did. I'm glad I sniped you on somebody. And right here, I think I am going to take Jaylen Warren, the running back from Pitt. A lot of positive reviews about him last year. We saw the production. Not a high warp player. If anything were to happen to Najee Harris, I think Jaylen Warren would get an increased workload. And even if he isn't, he feels kind of like their Austin Eckler to Melvin Gordon of the past. So kind of piecemealing this running back room together, but I feel fine because I have Derrick Henry. As long as Derrick Henry is healthy, we'll be okay. It's very interesting. All right. We picked, this team was out of the 110 spot. Quarterbacks look fantastic. SUPERFLEX, T-Law, Dak, Jared Goff, you're good, right? Running back, whatever, not very good. In the wide receiver room, super volatile, but we got 2 stud tight ends. I know you can't see it on here, but we've got Kyle Pitts and Evan Ingram at tight end, right? Out of the 10 hole, going heavy quarterback, going QB early. Same draft slot, damn near. Out of the 11 hole, and let's look at the team. Quarterback, significantly worse. Dak, Jordan Love, and Ryan Tannehill out of the 11 hole. Running backs, I think these running backs are a little bit better. Even though there's no Derrick Henry, you got Brees, you got Pierce, you got Rashad White, Devon Achane, Israel Abanikanda. Listen to the wide receivers, though. Damn near the same spot. 1 pick behind the 110. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, Chris Gonzalez, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Romeo Doubs, Isaiah Hodgins. That's the wide receiver room. One more time. Lamb, Olave, Watson, Godwin, Cooks, Doubs, Hodgins. Literally, I mean, stacked up Dak, stacked up Jordan Love, double stacked Jordan Love, double stacked Dak Prescott, Tight ends aren't as good as the other room. We got Dalton Schultz, Dalton Kincaid, and Isaiah Likely. What do you like more? The team that's got the wide receivers loaded up, a little shakier at the quarterback spot, much riskier at QB, or where you're solid with those 3 QBs, 1 hammer RB, some stud tight ends potentially, wide receiver room a little bit shaky. Curious. We got 2 picks left in this one. I'm telling you, I went wrong with Brees. When we look at the board after this, I guarantee you, whatever quarterback went right after Brees Hall, I should have taken that quarterback over Brees. Like, I know that was the mistake in this one. I know it. So we'll round it out here with some running backs. We got to go RB. Just some upside, dart RB plays. So I think I'm going to get me some. Thank God. I didn't want to say it before Jimbo. We'll go Chase Brown, the rookie out of Illinois. We'll take him. So we got 3 rookies, 3 second-year guys. 2 of y'all hit my lineup, please, every week. Every week, 2 of y'all hit the lineup. Let's just take a gander at the wide receivers. If there's anything appealing for us here, not particularly at tight end. No, it's just nothing. Just nothing. There's just nothing. There's absolutely nothing. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. I'm going to take with the final pick, Bailey Zappi. Take Bailey Zappi. There's some talk that they're not sold on Mac Jones. We've seen him pull Mac Jones' ass in a game. Bailey Zappi, I mean, with Ryan Tannehill and Jordan Love, hell, if he plays, he might crack that SUPERFLEX spot. And I didn't show you on the SUPERFLEX scoring distribution matrix, you want a quarterback hitting that SUPERFLEX spot 100% of the time. If I don't have a QB2 hitting that SUPERFLEX spot, that team is cooked. So get quarterbacks early. Don't play around. Don't wait. Don't think you can get around. If you got to reach, fucking reach. Just do it. Don't get put in the bind with quarterbacks. So let's round this one out. We've got 3 more picks in this one. We're at the 17-10. Then we're right up at the 8. What's that? The 8-2 spot, 8-3 spot. Let's look at this team so we can solely focus on this roster now with the 3 good quarterbacks. That was tough but fun. Tough but fun. Always up for a challenge. T-Law, Dak, Goff, Henry, Charbonnet, B-Rob, Kendre, Jalen Warren, Kirk, J-Mo, Christian Kirk, Jameson Williams, Tyler Lockett, Darnell Mooney, Zay Jones, Josh Palmer. Kind of dirty. Just best ball darts. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts and Evan Ingram. Like it. Like it. Let me see if Desmond Ridder is still available, and he is not. No Desmond Ridder. All right, no Desmond Ridder. I'm on the clock. Ugh. Man. Y'all. It's tough. Let's go Chuba Hubbard. I'll take Chuba. This running back room. Man. I don't really know what to say. It's dirty. After Derrick Henry, it looks like I just punted running back completely. I didn't take another running back after Derrick Henry to 111. So we just did a full fade on running back, and I'm going to have to go wide receiver, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Tyquan Thornton, anybody believe in that? Year 2 Tyquan Thornton? Do we just go all speed receivers? Just fuck it. Just if you can run sub 4.4, you're on our team. We'll take a shot that you'll catch 1 bomb. 45 targets, man. Oh, just brutal. Tim Patrick. All right. If Kendre gets that draft capital, yeah, Tony. Yeah. Dynasty Barry said, I didn't mean to reach on ADP. Well, shit. That's all right. At that point, we were already there. This is just Thornton or Patrick. This is man. Does it even matter? Give me the guy that can run 4.3. Well, this is my first Tyquan Thornton share. I got him at 10, almost 20 spots in value at the 1.9 or 10 spots in value at 90 to 210. 20 spots. Math is bad. We'll take Tyquan Thornton. Mr. B said Campbell, screw it. Listen, man, it wasn't good either way. That wasn't good either way. We'll highlight Campbell. We'll get Tim Patrick on here. They won't be there. Slayton, Marshall, Marvin Mims. We'll get some rookie. For me, I just don't want a bunch of rookie wide receivers in this format, especially rookie wide receivers that aren't projected to get first-round capital. The fuck do I want a third-round receiver for in here? Like, I don't get why people are taking, like, Tyler Scott and Bryce Ford. Why would you even draft these guys? Marvin Mims, love you for Dynasty, don't want you for Underdog. Cedric Tillman, love you for Dynasty, love you, but I don't want you in a seasonal format. Wide receiver 4 for an NFL team. Wide receiver 5. Like, stop drafting Kayshon Boutte. Like, they do you no good, man. I know it sounds dirty, but the Paris Campbells of the world, the Van Jeffersons, the Darius Slayton's probably going to outscore Cedric Tillman in 2023. Maybe not for the course of their career, but for a seasonal format, I just don't want those guys. I don't want them. I feel like you're just wasting roster space. And that's the one thing that you don't want to do in best ball is take zeros like every week from a player. That's a guaranteed zero. Just a dog. We only got 20 roster spots in this format. We can't be wasting them on players who need weeks and months to develop, right? Bryce Ford Wheaton is being drafted because he's a similar player to Christian Watson, but he's going unnoticed. I hear you, man. I also watch a lot of West Virginia, and I'm good. I'm good on Bryce Ford Wheaton. I'm not drafting him in this format at all. Marvin Mims is a much better wide receiver, and I still don't want him. This is not a cash game. It's a tournament. With your 20th pick, the best way to add value is being unique. Of course, we are very unique in this one. And we will take some players like a Tyquan Thornton. Like, let's go. Tyquan, all I need is a couple of bombs. It'll be week 16. He'll catch 2 touchdown passes like he did last year at some point, and you feel good, and he cracks the lineup, and you're good, and you win. So we got 2 picks left, 19th and 20th. Where did I do in this one? Derrick Henry. This is the one where I said quarterback was good. Henry was the 4th pick. And then I don't know what I did with the 5th pick. I think it was Christian Kirk. And maybe that was the sort of the pivot point where I should have went a different direction. Let me see. We got 6 picks to take a look at it. Where was I picking at? Out of the back. GQ Honcho. Henry. Geno Smith. I'm fine with that. Christian Kirk. Amari Cooper. Ridley, J-Mo, Judy, London. I don't know what else we could have done there. It feels okay. Kyle Pitts, normally I don't take tight end that early. I could have gone maybe Miles Sanders, or no, I could have gone J.K. Dobbins instead of Kyle Pitts. Is that what we wanted to do? Not really. I don't think I wanted to go Dobbins over Pitts. All right, we're in a good spot. We might legitimately get Terrace Marshall right here. If we can sneak through Terrace Marshall here in the 19th round, I'd be happy about that. I need to go look at the Matrix when we're done, so we can really look at the pivot points. We'll look at the Matrix one time before we get out of here. Yeah, Bryce Ford Wheaton did test very well. He did test very well. Appreciate you, Ben. Thank you. Love the stream, by the way. Just dropped a sub earlier. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you, my guy. We'll do this every week. Ah! Sniped. Son of a bitch. Story of our life tonight. Sniped for Terrace freaking Marshall. Come on, Van. Come on, Van. Just get us a catch. Get us a deep play, Van Jefferson. Let's go with running back to round this thing out. James Robinson, no thank you. No Pierre Strong, no Gus Edwards. Where are we at with this Josh Kelly, Isaiah Spiller thing? All this talk about Austin Eckler wanting to get moved. Austin Eckler wants a trade. Somebody's got to carry the damn ball. Now I'm seeing some stuff, them potentially drafting Bijan Robinson. That'd be filthy. So, in the event that Bijan is not a Los Angeles Charger, And the fact that we've got a million wide receivers in here, we've got 8 of them, 6 running backs. We only have 2 tight ends, but they're 2 good tight ends. Let's just take a look. Is there any ups? Pitts and Ingram need to be cracking the lineup every week. No point in taking a tight end. Absolutely no point. They need to be cracking the lineup every week. If they get hurt, then that's just cooked, right? So we'll go with the running back. And you know what, y'all? No Ronald Jones, no J-Rob, Dwayne McBride. I have no Dwayne McBride. So it's either between McBride or Isaiah Spiller. Just betting on a good offense. With Spiller, I know LAC's got a good offense. Austin Hooper comes off the board. Dwayne McBride, a rookie running back. I'm going to take the guy that's been in the offense for a year. He did absolutely nothing last year, but whatever. I'm taking him right here, and that rounds out this team. Tater Wolf said Gus Bus, I'm good. Boston Scott, could have done that. Could have done Boston Scott. I thought about it. I took Spiller. I'm looking at the chat. I took Spiller. All right, there we go. So this is the one. Is this the one that I said I shouldn't have taken Henry? Let's look at this board. No, we went through that one. So Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry. Feels good right there. Charbonnet, B-Rob, Kendre Miller, Jalen Warren, Chuba Hubbard, Isaiah Spiller at running back. Wide receivers, Christian Kirk, Jamison Williams, Tyler Lockett, Darnell Mooney, Zay Jones, Josh Palmer, Tyquan Thornton, and Van Jefferson. We volumed it, right? There are no studs there, and we just volumed it together. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts and Evan Ingram. Don't mind them. And since y'all are here, and I'm on the stream, and it's Saturday night, and I'm feeling good, y'all are going to help me make my second pick in this one. I started off with Patty Mahomes at the 102. I told you I had some drafts coming out of the top spot, and I love these. I love this position. So I got Pat Mahomes as QB1. Best available QBs, Aaron Rodgers, Jared Goff, Geno Smith, Russell Wilson. I can chill. I got Patrick Mahomes. I have no problem taking Kenny Pickett as my QB2 later, right? Running backs, you got Eckler, Bijan, Saquon Barkley, all available. Tight end, no Travis Kelce. I wanted to see if Kelce was there. Wide receivers. So let me just tell you what I do. Let me tell you how I would play this, right? This is how I would play this. You draft Patrick Mahomes, the first thing you need to do is do this. Find Sky Moore, star him. Find Kadarius Toney, star him. Find Pacheco, star him. Just want to have those guys on your board at all times. Now, here's a play. I'm here and I'm here. I got 2 picks coming up. I can go Devontae Adams and pray I can get a Garoppolo later, which I've tried in some drafts and have yet to successfully do. Or you just go Austin Eckler, Bijan Robinson, and not even play this stat game. You're just like, dude, you got Mahomes, load up on Eckler, right? Yep, if you type KC, it will show you all the KC players. Yep. I think we just take Eckler in this one, man. I mean, I say this and I just got myself in a dirty wide receiver range earlier, so maybe I don't. Maybe the play is Adams. Maybe the play is Devontae Adams, and then we do this. Adams, and then let's go Garoppolo. He's much later ADP, because then I can do that. I can get a nice little Jimmy Garoppolo, Devontae Adams stack, get Patrick Mahomes with one of his players later. Eckler and Bijan are tough to pass up, but I know I'll be able to get an Aaron Jones, a Dameon Pierce, a J.K. Dobbins a little bit later. Anytime I have Mahomes, I just don't want to F it up, right? I don't want to F it up. I'm going RB here, I think. Yep, that feels good too. I want quarterback to be top of mind every time. I like the Adams-Jimmy play. Yeah, so do I. And let's just look at the matrix, right? If Adams is a top receiver in this format, you're talking about a wide receiver 1 through 4. They're getting you about 16.98 points per game per last year's scoring settings. Whereas Austin Eckler is that RB 1 through 4. They're averaging about 18 points a game. But the delta between the two, if we combine Jimmy Garoppolo and think that he's probably, QB 17 through 20 range? Because there is no stack opportunity available for Eckler. But sometimes you don't want to get cute. But I do think right here, knowing how the wide receiver world looks, I think Devontae Adams is the right place. So we'll go Devontae Adams with Patrick Mahomes. Got a little bit of a value on Adams, and I'll pick this one in a little bit. Let's just clear the 3 that we have, and then I'll get y'all out of here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. Another draft out of the 10 spot. I started off with Tua and Jamar Chase and Tua. Didn't give a shit about stacks. I just wanted Jamar Chase. Was picking out of the 111 spot. Didn't want to reach for a quarterback. Got Tua and Jerry Goff, right? Yeah, Jimmy G, QB 25. I get you, Ben. I'm trying to speak with some optimism here. I'm trying to, glass half full with Jimmy Garoppolo. Tua and Goff. Let's see if Waddle's available. No Waddle. Okay. No Amon-Ra. All right. So let's just do this. Let's see who we have from Detroit. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yuck. Fucking J-Mo got taken? Oh, J-Mo's right there. I got a lot of Goff and J-Mo, y'all. All right. Got a lot of Brees. Got a lot of Chubb. It's tough. Decisions. Like, this might be one where you just don't stack. And it's okay. It's okay to have drafts where you're just like, you know what? Limited stack opportunities. Just give me good players and we'll figure it out, Like, F it. It is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Don't want to force it. Here goes another one. Justin Jefferson. Picked him at the 6th spot. I think 5 straight quarterbacks went. No. Picked him at the 6th spot. Let's see how this one played out. Why did I pick him at 6? It went Hurts, Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Fields. I think it's because I got a ton of Justin Herbert, so I wanted some Justin Jefferson. Thinking I could sneak a Kirk Cousins, and Kirk's been going anywhere from the top of the 2nd to, he really ain't falling to the mid-3rd, so this is just another one where it may not be those stack opportunities, right? No Waddle, you got Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, Kenneth Walker. I don't have much Kenneth Walker. Just have some fun with this one. Not everyone has to be positively correlated, so just fucking go, right? Like, yeah, Jimbo said he won 3 bands last year. No stacks. Yeah. That's the thing, Ben, and I like this comment, man. I like the mindset, man. Stacks are nice when you can do them with decent value, but no need to force it. I got Tua. There's no immediate stack in place. I got Justin Jefferson, who can just be a damn dog for me this year, right? Who can just be a damn dog? Kenneth Walker's there. I don't have much G-Dub, Garrett Wilson, so I can take some Garrett Wilson, and maybe Aaron Rodgers falls to me. Highly doubt it, but if I go Rodgers, I can get a Lazard later. I think Rodgers is probably the better pick here. I don't want to get myself in QB purgatory. Man, I don't want to pass on Walker or Wilson. Just give me Wilson. Justin Jefferson and Garrett Wilson. F it. Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson on this one. And the final one before we get out of here. No clue what this team looks like. It's another. Is this the same? Is this the same shit? Same shit. But I got Jefferson at 9. So I got Tua Jefferson again. And on this one, check this out. This is why this is so fun. If you're not doing this, like I'm doing 30 at one time. 30 at one time. I got Tua and Jefferson, but would you look at that? Jalen Waddle chilling for me. Right? Look at the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks went crazy in this one. Russell Wilson in the 3rd. Like, I'm not doing that. Russ in the 3rd? I can't take Derek Carr right here. It's Jalen Waddle, baby. And it fell to me. It's Jalen Waddle. Tua and Waddle. And then you got Jefferson. This is simple. This is a beautiful one. And I'm picking at the 3-9 spot. So I'm 6 picks away. So I'm gonna do it with y'all. I'm gonna load it up with y'all. I'm gonna put Carr in the queue. Doubt I'm gonna take him, but I'm gonna put him in the queue. Kenneth Walker's still there. Brees Hall, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. All right, we'll just star him. Amon-Ra. Tight ends, Andrews, Hawkinson. A little too early for me, so we'll put Carr at the bottom of this list. I'll put Amon-Ra at the top of this list. I doubt he'll be there. Let's just take one more gander at the receivers. T, Olave, DK, have no DK. Smitty, a little too high for me. I like Smitty, but I don't think I'd take Smitty here, but we'll put a star on it. So this is why it's so fun. Geno at yeah, man. Tater, the quarterbacks went nutty in here. Yeah, Geno right there at the 3-1. 3-1, Geno Smith. That's let me the parting words. It's fine. It's fine. It feels very high when you're taking Geno Smith over Saquon Barkley with still some quarterbacks left. But here's the thing. I think that for those of you who are accustomed to the Superflex format and understand it, I think there's some good value to be gained early in these drafts. I mean, you got Kirk Cousins in the second round. I mean, shit, I can't fake the funk. I took Kirk at like 2-3 at one spot just because I want to reach and force it. Different builds, different ways. Can't do everyone the same. But every one of these are so different. They're so fascinating. And I just really enjoy drafting. I really do. Whether you guys are a part of my Discord or not, like, get in on this, right? It's a different format, Tater. It is a little different format, but we love this. Drafting is the best part. And honestly, the best way to do this, if you want to get a lot of entries in, is to just do a slow draft and enter a ton of them at one time. And I'm just doing a cluster 30 at a time, right? 30, I'll be done with this hopefully in about 2 weeks. And then I'll probably try to get in another 20 before the NFL draft. So to have 50 in this format, as I think about it, I probably won't have enough time to max enter this competition the right way. But Best Ball Mania 4 is on and popping, baby. We are going to hit the money over here within this community. We got a lot of tools within our Discord, a lot of those matrices and warp charts that I showed earlier. Some of these graphs, positional graphs, breakdown, players. We got a talented team of people putting all this shit together for you. It's in the Discord. It's pinned. We provide updates weekly. So again, if you're a first-time depositor, you put in 10, UD will match you 10, and then you get access to the community for free for an entire year. You can't beat that value, man. Let me just check the comments. Will Levis value looking kind of crazy good. Especially in these Superflex formats to snag some of these quarterbacks maybe super late. I agree with you 1,000%. So as far as the drafts we actually did, 3 have been done. Let's see. This one, let's just take a look at it one more time. T-Law, Dak, Goff at quarterback, really good. Love those quarterbacks. Running back, it's held together by Derrick Henry and a bunch of scotch tape. Derrick Henry, Zach Charbonnet, Brian Robinson, Kendre Miller, Jalen Warren, Chuba Hubbard, Isaiah Spiller. Wide receivers, a lot of hope. Christian Kirk, Jameson Williams, Tyler Lockett, Darnell Mooney, Zay Jones, Josh Palmer, Tyquan Thornton, and Van Jefferson. Went with 2 tight ends, Kyle Pitts and Evan Ingram. A 3-7-8-2 build out of the 10 hole. And the other team that we drafted, disgusting quarterbacks. Dak, Jordan Love, Ryan Tannehill, and Bailey Zappi. Brees Hall, Damian Pierce, Rashad White, Devon Achane, Izzy Abanikanda, and Chase Brown. I'm fine with the running backs. Receivers, good God. We smashed that. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Romeo Doubs, Isaiah Hodgins. And the tight ends are a little sad trombone. Dalton Schultz, Dalton Kincaid, and Isaiah Likely. And this is the one, before we leave, what did I do wrong on here? So Dak and CeeDee, fine with it. I think those are appropriate picks. Brees Hall at 35 when I could have gone Aaron Rodgers. In one draft, we saw Geno Smith at the 301. This one, we see him at the 412, right? So, or at the 4-1, excuse me. 4-1 spot. So, a whole round of difference for Geno Smith. Every draft is a little bit different. We got freaking Matt Stafford in the 6th. Kyler Murray in the 5th. Disgusting. Should I have passed up Brees Hall for Aaron Rodgers? This team looks a lot better with Dak, CeeDee Lamb, Aaron Rodgers, Chris Olave, Christian Watson than Brees Hall, right? It just looks a lot better because I could have still stacked Watson and Love, had Aaron Rodgers, maybe grabbed an Allen Lazard or Tyler Conklin later. So that was the mistake. Brees Hall in the 3rd was a mistake. So we'll try to correct that moving forward. I see another Mahomes-Adams build. We just did that in one of the slow drafts. So, yeah, there we go. If I had another Superflex one, I would do it with y'all now, but I don't. Y'all have been with me all for, yeah, you tilted near Schultz pick, massive tilt. Yeah, that Schultz pick was, Jimbo screwed me over on that one. He screwed me over on that one, but I do appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. Make sure you tap into everything that we're doing over at Destination Devy. I might actually do another one of these tomorrow. I'll see if I can get Scott Connor on with me, and we'll do another one of these Superflex ones. Y'all, we did two. We did two in one night and only one auto pick, even though it started off a little rough work. I couldn't find shit because I got too many going on. But y'all enjoy your Saturday night. I appreciate you rocking with me. Tap into everything we're doing at Destination Devy. I've already kicked the promo to you. Get into these drafts. Practice, practice, practice. Best Ball Mania, we're going to do it again, baby. We got a super chat? Hold on, we got a super chat. Hold on, man. Y'all can't be super chatting me during the damn draft. You know I ain't going to see it, man. Where is it at? Super chat before we get out of here. I'm doing the outro. If I can't find it, because there's a lot of comments, there's 253. Jimbo, if it was you, just hit me on Twitter. Send me what it is, and then I'll, is this it? Just don't even, all right. What is this? 12-team PPR lineup. I have Mike Evans as my threshold wide receiver. Do I trade him and Brady for Juju in a third, or rock with Mike Evans? I'm fine with it. Like, sure. I'm fine with Juju in a third for Mike Evans and Brady. Brady's a 0. You're never going to stick him in the lineup. I think Mike Evans is going to be all right. Like, it's not going to be what Tom Brady did with him, but I think he'll be okay. So Juju in a third for Mike Evans, essentially. That's a leverage move. It's not a big leverage move, but I'm fine with it. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool. Is that the only one? Jimbo, if you have one, just send it to me. Just rate the squad. Super chat. I don't know. DM me. I'll rate it. DM me. I'll put it back on the show. I'll put it on here. You know I'm good for it, man. I owe you. I'm out of here. Spend an hour and a half. I love y'all. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Good night. Peace.